Assalamu alaikum. Today I will tell you how can we use Excel solver for better decision making. For this I have created the scenario. We have a 2 million that we need to put in investments, and there are different types of loans and investments available where we can allocate this amount. We have automobile loans, we have furniture loans, we have other secured loans, signature loans, and risk-free securities. Automobile loans will provide us 8% annual rate of return. Furniture loans will provide us 10%. Other secured loans will provide us 11%. Signature loans will provide us 12% loan. And risk-free security will provide us 9% secure loan. Our objective is to maximize the annual return on investment in these different types of loans and securities. For this, I have created a table, and these are the category. This column shows the category, and here I have taken the rate of return, annual rate of return. Here I will take the amount of investment that I will put in this category. If I'll multiply the amount with the annual rate of return, it will give me the amount of return that I can generate from this loan or security. And here this will be the total return. Our objective is to maximize this amount, so we can use Excel solver for this purpose. But before going to allocate this amount, the scenario shows us different types of conditions. First condition is that risk-free securities may not exceed 30% of the total loans. It means if we sum up automobile loans, furniture loans, other secured loans, and signature loans, and then take 30% of this, the risk-free securities should be lower than this amount. Like this, I have taken the 30% of all these loans. And the constraint is that the risk-free security amount should be less than this amount. And other constraint is that signature loans may not exceed 10% of the funds invested in all loans, like automobile, furniture, other secured, and signature loans. So I have taken this 10% of investment in all these loans. So signature loans must be equal to or less than this amount. Another condition that they have mentioned, furniture loan plus other secured loans may not exceed the automobile loans. It means if we sum up the signature loans and other secured loans, the sum must be equal than or less than the automobile loans. And then the last one is the other secured loans plus signature loans may not exceed the fund invested in risk-free securities. So other secured loans, the sum of other secured loans and furniture loans must be less than the amount that we invested in the risk-free securities. So let's use the solver, and we will tell them all, and we will tell the Excel solver all these constraints to provide us the maximum return that we can generate. For going to the Excel solver, I will go to the data, then I will go to the solver. My first thing to do is to set the objective, and my objective is to maximize the annual return. So I will provide the location to the solver that I want to maximize this cell, and I will set this maximum. And how will this maximize? By changing the amount in the investment. Then I will tell the constraints. My first constraint is that the total amount invested must be equal to the 2 million. It should not be less than, or it should not be greater than this 2 million amount, because I have 2 million amount for the investment. I will add this constraint. Then I will add other constraint that I have already said. The other constraint is risk-free securities may not exceed 30% of the total loans. So it means these risk-free securities should be equal to or less than this amount that I have already made the formula for this to arrive at. So I will add another constraint. The other constraint is signature loans may not exceed 10%. Here it is the signature loans. This should be equal to or less than the 10% of all loan invested. Here we have set the formula. And then we will add another, that is furniture loans plus other secured loans may not exceed the automobile loans. So here I have calculated this sum up, and it should be less than or equal to the automobile loans, this one. And then the another one, that is other secured loan plus signature loans. Here it is other loan, here is the sum of other loans plus signature loans, and that is equal to or less than the risk-free securities, this one. After adding all the constraint and setting the maximum objective, I will go to the simplex linear programming and then click on the solve. Solver have calculated the maximum return that will generate using this, and I want to show him the answer. So this is the maximum return that I can generate by allocating these amounts in different types of loans considering the constraint that we have set. I hope this video will help you to use the Excel solver.